In this video, I'm going to be discussing what I think will happen on the second episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. After the first week of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, I think that the expectations have been set really high because there was a lot of returning legends, a lot of different surprises, there was some championship changes, there was just a lot of stuff that happened that doesn't usually happen on a weekly basis. WWE put a lot of eggs in that basket to make that event feel like a pay-per-view, make it feel really massive. And this is going to be a return to form to their weekly TV schedule. And so what I mean by that is the production's still going to be amazing. There's still going to probably be a bunch of different video packages. The superstars are going to look like $1 million. It's still going to be a WWE product, obviously. You're going to get a lot of similarities, but there won't be as many surprises. There won't be as many championship. There's not going to really be any major story beats that happen. There might be a couple moments, but I do expect the 3-hour program to be a little bit more spread out as far as like the different characters that you can expect from a weekly basis on Monday Night Raw. I do, however, think that there will be a lot of returning faces because they are obviously the top of the list. And of course, I'm talking about CM Punk, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, and Drew McIntyre. All of these superstars are going to be probably on every single week of Monday Night Raw regardless. So if you did really like anything that happened last week with these guys, then you're in luck because they're going to probably be on TV for a very long time. We will probably get some sort of promo with CM Punk saying how he beat Seth Rollins. We will probably get a promo of CM Punk calling out Gunther after he just beat Seth Rollins last week on the debut of Netflix. CM Punk has already announced that he's going to join the Royal Rumble, so he has plenty of opportunities to provide hype and promo towards that itself. We might even see some sort of evolution and watch the feud between him and Seth Rollins grow to the next level. We will have to wait and see exactly what happens, but I do expect CM Punk to come through and give us some sort of promo, letting us know what his intentions are going forward. Also with Rhea Ripley, I do expect her to get some sort of congratulatory promo where she gets to talk to the fans, talk all the haters and all the doubters, and maybe even call out Liv Morgan and let her know that she is always on top because Rhea Ripley is just the best superstar in the women's division within Monday Night Raw. And it has been advertised that we will see Gunther on the TV show as well. I don't think he's going to even have any sort of match or any sort of physicality necessarily. I think that Gunther will have some sort of championship promo, probably with CM Punk, like I was already mentioning. He will just kind of be pulled in this direction of limbo until we get to the Royal Rumble. Until we get the WrestleMania plans a little bit more developed, I think Gunther is just going to have a very standard promo, nothing too special. We will finally see our World Heavyweight Champion finally on Netflix. I did say that there wouldn't be a bunch of title changes. I did forget that there is actually a title match on this show. It is going to be for the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Championship between Lyra Valkyria and Dakota Kai. Now, this match I think is going to be a fantastic match. These two young women have so much talent and so much potential within WWE, and I think it's really awesome that they have this new title to chase. Not everyone could be in the main event picture chasing the Women's World Championship, so it's kind of nice to have a secondary title for these women to chase, especially since they are newer to the main roster, and they have plenty of time and plenty of future potential to win other championships, but I do think that Lyra Valkyria will win the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Championship after a phenomenal match, and it's well deserved. Speaking of other matches that have been advertised, we will get Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser, which if you don't know, Sheamus is just a brawling brute. That was actually the name of one of his teams back in the day. Sheamus has just been a legend within this business. He's been around for, I don't know, 10, 15, maybe 20 years. I don't even know how long I've been watching this man on my TV. All I know is that I've watched him put out banger after banger after banger, and he will continue to do so. So regardless of who wins between Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus tonight, I think it's going to be just a physical match. But if I had to pick, Sheamus is going to win just because I'm going to give it to the legend. He more than deserves it, and I want to see Sheamus get the Intercontinental Championship. But next, a match that I'm not as excited about. It has been advertised, a street fight between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Now, this match on paper is going to be a great match. So if you have not been watching, this is your first or second time watching WWE, this is going to be a great match, and this is going to be an introduction to the more extreme elements that WWE can provide. This is going to have a bunch of weapons being used. They're probably going to fight outside the ring at one point. They might even go into the crowd or even into the backstage area. Who knows exactly what they have planned, but this is going to probably be a really great match overall. I'm just kind of over this storyline between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. I kind of hope this is the end of that storyline. However, I don't see that happening because they have the Royal Rumble, and I wouldn't be surprised if they stretch this out 3 months longer and this is somehow a WrestleMania match. So just enjoy it while you can. And if you haven't watched WWE before, you're going to be in for a treat because there's going to be a lot of fun, different swerves within that match. So overall, I'm excited. but I think it's pretty obvious. Damian Priest is going to win. He's the good guy. He's the babyface, and that's what's going to happen. Now, the match that I am most excited for, we will be getting a debut, a very special debut for a man that has not ever wrestled within WWE. He will be going against Chad Gable, because if you were watching last week, Chad Gable went to the Raw general manager, Adam Pearce, and he said that I want to fight any luchador. You can pick any luchador that you can find, and I'm going to beat him. I don't care. I've never been more sure of myself in my life. I'm going to beat a luchador next week on Monday Night Raw, and Adam Pearce was happy to oblige. Now, they have been teasing us with this zero that's been showing up on TV, and last week we actually got the words Penta on screen. But we'll be getting the debut of Penta El Zero Miedo. He will be making his first appearance within WWE television, and if I had to say, he's probably one of the best luchadors that I've ever seen. Penta or Pentagon Jr., I don't know exactly what name they're going to give him, but he will get his first match within WWE against Chad Gable, and I'm pretty sure that Pentagon Jr. will be winning his debut match on Monday Night Raw against Chad Gable after a banger of a match. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes 20-30 minutes of them just hitting each other with intense, crazy moves. I don't expect it to be a squash match by any means, but I expect it to really showcase the best that Pentagon Jr. can bring to the WWE. Now, there's probably going to be a bunch more stuff that we don't know. We might see something with R-Truth. We might see something with the Wyatt Six. We might even see something with the New Day. We might have the War Raiders in a match. It's still undecided. There's still plenty of room to do a couple more matches. They usually like to do 4 or 5 matches within a show, and they already have 3 advertised. So we have plenty of opportunities to see what they end up doing to fill this 3-hour time slot. But it's going to be another explosive episode of Monday Night Raw, and I hope you're watching, and be ready for my review tomorrow. I will be posting on X, formerly known as Twitter, and I will be taking all of your hot takes over there. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go ahead and follow me. And if you want to follow and support even further, I do have a Patreon that has been opened, and I appreciate any additional love you guys want to show. But that's it. That's all I have to say. If you have any predictions yourself, let me know down in these comments below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be uploading daily wrestling videos. And until next time, y'all be safe.